Welcome back to part 8 of how to build the Taj Mahal. In this episode, I'm hoping that we can finish up and then I will build a tower and the gate, and I will show you. And if you want me to show you in a video how to do it, I will. But let's get with it. I'm going to show you how. First, I'm going to go in and show you the inside. What I did is, you see these 3 blocks here. I followed them in all the way in, and I found my center, and I placed the 2 gems on the center, and I will name them before we exit the game today. I'm also going to come back in here and put the ceiling up, and I'm sorry I told you this was going to be the last one. The next one, we're going to do the dome on the top before we actually finish up, so there will be another part. But after you do this, I just put flowers on the inside. But in the Taj Mahal, in the real Taj Mahal, it has different flowers that are handcrafted into the walls and the floor. Okay, and on this, I counted out because I wanted my middle of my stairs to come up to match with my door, so we can get rid of here. And go ahead and get rid of all this because I was just using it to mark it out, so I needed that. The fountains were even with the door. And I'll show you how far I counted from the door. Okay, I counted from the door 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 6th block is where you're going to start building the reflecting pond. And I used brick in it. And you are going to dig. I think this was 43. Let me double count real quick. It's 45, counting this brick here, this roll of brick, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to show you a couple of things that you can do because I'm using the new 1.9 update to build. So you can do the glass. But if you didn't have the glass and you wanted to do, if you wanted something for the water, you could do and I'm just going to sit it close to it, but you could sit the brewing stand on top of your, if you chose to put glowstone like I did, well, sea lanterns as I did, you could do that and put water, and they would look like the fountains that are there. So let's grab a bucket of water. After you dig that out, putting either your brewing stands or your glass pane like I did in the new texture pack, or even the iron rod. If you do that, then put them in one in space, and then you're going to fill it with water. even with brewing stands, you will have to go in and do this. Okay. Now I'm going to show you what I did on this side is I went ahead and went up by 1. I skipped 1 and I went up by 1 and I used the stained glass. I used brown. But I want to show you something else. 2 other things that you can do, but I'm going to go ahead and replace underneath that. So I want to keep that. And then I got that. And then I think I'm going to do this. This was an idea from a student of mine, and so I will show you. Okay, I'm going to change the time. This is one idea that you can do. And I know if you play on Xbox, you do not have to change it to sand. And in Pocket Edition you don't. But for some reason you do on here. So we're just going to go ahead and outline this whole thing. And I'm just replacing it by the sand. So I'm going to show you how to do this. And then I'm going to fly up and show you the top of the roof. Oh, and we will be building these stairs more in this video too. So this might be another long one. But just break the sand, the dirt blocks all the way to the end of your fountain. Okay, now take your dead bush, and we're going to skip 1, place 1 and skip 1 all the way down. And if you wanted to change it up, if you wanted to use sand, you could use sand. You could use sand and a lot beside it. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do this real quick. You're going to need, I'm using spruce leaves. So you're going to need a block behind it. Aim for the block so it sits on top of it. And it looks like a tree, a small tree. If you place it without having that block, it will break. So aim for that top block. And if you use sand, you do it just like that. So let me go ahead and do this real quick. I'm going to do one side, and in the next video you will see that I will have my other side done. So that will be your homework, is to do this in the fountain. And then I'm going to try to knock out the stairs in this video too, so that all we have left is the dome. So there's going to be 2 more parts to finishing up the Taj Mahal. Okay, and then I used spruce spruce. Okay, and then we'll just break these. Okay, and this is how it will look, and then it will mirror the other side. Okay, and then I'm going to show you how to do the door. So let's get what we need. And I'm actually going to come back and replace this with some blocks, but to show you what I did is I found the center of the door and used the 3 blocks to be my guide for up there. And it ended up being 22 blocks because you have 3 of these openings on each side. And then you're going to bring and build stairs leading up to the Taj Mahal. I've got to look at one thing. That's one, sorry. So, get rid of this. 1, 1, 2, 2. And you can add all the building it one higher if you want to build it even until you get to the top, that's fine. That'd be one higher, one higher, one higher. Okay. right now I'm just building it up even, and then we'll add to it as we go along. Okay, let me go over. Okay, we'll check the front in just a minute. Let's go ahead and even this up. Okay, these three are going to be your walkway up to your to the Taj Mahal, up to the Plymouth. So we're actually going to fill this one in that overlooks the pond. I'm sorry, reflecting pool. Let's see if we can make this to work. Okay. Go one. And we might have to do it like this. Break in that one block as you come up. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. We know that one needs to be one higher. And then we'll check the other side. Go ahead and make it that one entering too high so we can sort of catch up with the top of it. So then we'll get rid of that one, and make it come up like this. And I was just saying some sides I put all the way around the building. And then you're just going to come down like this. Okay, and if you leave it like this, this is what it's going to look like. But I'm thinking about doing mine with polish andesite. So I will do that and show you in the next video. And in the next video, I will have my inside of my roof done with slabs, so that you can't see the outline what we're building on top, and then we'll have the domes to finish. But I'm going to flat the top so that you may see what we got on each side, and then the reflecting. So your homework is to finish the reflecting pond with the fountains in the middle and the leaves on each side, the trees, and then your stairs. And so then all we have is left is the dome. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.